Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Healing Tarot channel. My name is Courtney. How are you guys doing today? I am here with a message for all of my Cancers who are in a relationship. Cancers, if you are in a relationship, this message is for you. Okay. Before I picked up this deck, I was trying to figure out what deck I wanted to get the overall energy from, and I heard Spirit say you are losing yourself in this relationship. Okay, so for some of you, you may be losing yourself in your current relationship, and so we're gonna see what Spirit has for that particular energy that popped out, that came to me just now. Okay, this is going to be a general message, so please only take what resonates. If it doesn't fit, do not force it to do so. Okay, Cancers in a relationship, give me an overall energy. We have forgive. Number 10, forgive. All right, what do you need to forgive, Cancers, in a relationship? What do you need to forgive? It says you've been holding a grudge against someone in your life. Maybe it's a loved one, or maybe it's yourself. This isn't a card telling you that you must. This is a card telling you that you must learn to practice forgiveness. No. Forgive them on your own terms if and when you feel ready to do so. This is simply a nudge for you to consider whether that time is present. Don't let forgiveness feel like an obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless late nights, okay? For some of you, you've been having many sleepless late nights because you are holding on to some type of resentment towards someone or towards yourself, okay? It could be you have made a mistake and you need to allow yourself to forgive yourself, or your partner has made a mistake. I don't know why I keep hearing like a baby. For some of you, you may have lost the baby, or you may like secretly aborted your child or something, and you are holding on to that guilt. Okay, for some of you, that's for a select few. But I'm getting that energy. It's like you have to forgive yourself for what you did so that you can move forward. Okay, for some of you, you need to go ahead and communicate that to your person. All right, let them know. All right, for some of you, you've miscarried and you're blaming yourself for that. It's not your fault, okay? Forgive yourself for that. For some reason, I'm getting you're having trouble forgiving yourself. I'm getting a more so of a forgiving self energy than it is forgiving your partner, okay? So take it how it resonates. We're going to tap into the energy and see what comes up here. All right, I'm actually going to start with this deck. All right. Forgiveness. So what is this forgiveness energy about for the Cancers who are in a relationship, Spirit? Cancers in a relationship. Tell me more about this forgiveness energy. We have separation, and technically it was in reverse. I flipped it over. So sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Okay. For some reason, I don't feel like this is your energy. For some of you, this is your person's energy. They are missing you, okay? Somebody's missing you is what I'm getting. Healthy choices. Healthy choices. Tell me more about healthy choices, Spirit. Tell me more about healthy choices. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, power, protection. Okay. Give me one more card for this energy. We have the Golden Mirror, a self-observed narcissist, and ascending. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is the energy that I'm getting. There's somebody else in your energy. All right. So this is your person's energy, Cancer. This is not your energy. Your person wants to know, will you forgive them? Okay. Your person is trying to figure out, will you forgive them? Because you have made the decision to set some boundaries, to protect yourself from the foolishness that this person had to offer you. Okay. At one point, this person was a narcissist towards you. They were very one-sided in a relationship. They were somebody who love bombed you and then took their energy back. Okay. For some of you, you could be dealing with the Leo. All right. And you removed, I feel like you made a decision, and it probably wasn't an easy decision for you, Cancer, but you made a decision to remove yourself from this connection. You made a decision to walk away from this narcissist that you were dealing with, okay? But this separation that you have created between you and this person, okay? And I'm gonna be clear, I feel like this is a separation you have created. For some of you, you have this person on block. For some of you, you know, this person doesn't know how to contact you anymore. You have blocked them on social media, you blocked their phone number, you've moved, whatever it may be, you have created separation in this particular relationship, and this person doesn't know what to do. They are feeling really heartbroken about this separation that has been created between the two of you. If you look at this card, I feel as though your person is just like they just don't know what to do. This person is fully clothed and sitting in the tub, and there's no water in the tub. I feel like your person is just don't know what to do. They literally don't know what to do. Okay. For some of you, your person has gotten into the tub with their clothes on because they just so lost in their thoughts about you. Okay. And so I see your person just sitting there not knowing what to do, kind of in a zombie mode of just like trying to figure out life, trying to push through life, trying to move forward, trying to restore hope, and trying to understand if you would ever forgive them, if you would ever give them a second chance, if you would ever love them again. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting for this person. This person in your energy. Okay, for some of you, this is a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius that you are in separation from. Okay, for others of you, it may be a air sign. Okay, a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. All right, a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Tell me why they're in separation from their person. Why did this separation take place? Why did this separation take place? We have the Eight of Cups and the Star card. Okay, the Eight of Cups and the Star card. Okay. I feel like for some of you, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups and Temperance. Okay. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right. We also have water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so far we have air, water, and fire. Okay, air, water, and fire in this energy. For some of you, your person has abandonment issues. They leave you before you can leave them. Okay, is what I'm getting. I feel as though they may have initiated the breakup, but it's you that has set a boundary to keep that breakup. Keep that breakup, you know, keep the separation between the two of you post breakup. Okay. For others of you, I feel as though your person just does not pour into you the way that you need them to pour into you. Okay. It's like they give a lot, 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 but it doesn't meet the need that you have. Okay. I'm being drawn to the fact that in this Star card, it's like this person is giving. They're willing to pour out. Okay. But over here, they're pouring out onto the ground. You know, how is this benefiting you? They're not pouring into you. Okay. For some of you, you're a very emotional person and you need this person to pour into you emotionally. And they do that. But when it comes to you being grounded, this person is not able to pour into your groundedness. Okay. Being around them makes you feel ungrounded to a certain extent. Okay. So I'm getting that energy as to the separation. Tell me more about separation here. For a lot of you, whoever you were dealing with, they were deceptive. We already saw over here that you were dealing with a narcissist, okay? You were dealing with a narcissist, someone who was one-sided in the relationship, who wanted to get their cake and eat it too, okay? For a lot of you. It's interesting, though, that this is coming out in reverse with the ascending card, though, because your person has definitely grown in this separation. This person is not in the Seven of Swords energy anymore. They have definitely ascended, and so we're going to tap into that energy. Yeah, your person has went through a rebirth here with the Judgment card. Your person has definitely went through a rebirth here. And for some of you, you manifested this healing for your person. All right. I feel like this is the same energy that came out in the Cancer single energy. Okay. In the Cancers who are single, where you manifested healing in this person, and spirit has basically answered your prayer for you. And this person is moving back in towards you. Okay. And they have ascended. They're on a whole new level. They've entered a new phase in their life. They have expanded. Okay. They have transcended. Okay. And so this person is coming back towards you is what I'm getting, or they're contemplating coming back towards you, and they just don't know if you will be able to forgive them. Okay. Will you be able to forgive them? A lot of you are in this energy right now where you're like, I have to make choices that's going to protect my heart. I have to make choices that will ultimately bring me joy and happiness, and situations where I'm not getting involved with people who show me red flags. I feel as though for a lot of you, you are in protective mode where you have to protect your heart from the foolishness that you have experienced before. And so it can be very challenging when someone from your past comes back towards you, because when they come back towards you, you're just like, wait, you're the same person that, you know, did this to me and did that to me and did this to me and did that for me, to me. And so it can be very challenging to open yourself back up to someone who you have experienced in the past, okay? But I want to ask a hypothetical question here. Is hypothetical the word? I'm just going to ask a question here for you, is that if you have prayed for this person to heal, how will you ever know if the person has healed if you don't open yourself to at least having a conversation with them? Okay? Got the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. It's like, you know, how will you ever know if this person can love you? Because if this is what you truly desire, all right? Because this is you. A lot of you are in this self-sufficient energy. You're like, I done healed. I done took care of myself. And I got my money right. I got my new place. I got my new car. I've moved on from you. And now you're coming back into my energy. And you want me to step out of this self-fulfilled energy to entertain you? I feel like that's how a lot of you are feeling right now. You want me to step out of my happy place that I had to go create. You know, you had to go create this happy place for yourself because of how this person left you out in the cold, because of the separation that had to be created between the two of you. Okay. Now that separation allowed this person to ascend, but I see you in this energy of like, I had to build myself back up after this separation. So when you come back towards me, should I even entertain this? Are you still the person you was before? I feel like that's the energy you are in right now. Yeah, you're protective of yourself. You're protective of yourself. You're protective of your peace. You are protective of the joy that you have been able to build despite the breakup, despite the separation. I feel you in this energy where you're like, I just can't, you know, I can't risk it. I can't risk losing everything that I built to put myself back together again after this separation. But then comes the communication. So this person reaches out. They tell you that they've been working on themselves, that they've spent time in isolation, that they have restored balance in their life, that they have learned valuable lessons, that they are balanced within themselves. Their masculine and feminine energy is now balanced. They're able to communicate better with you. They went into isolation. They've done all these things, okay? They've had this major breakthrough in their life, and now they can come in and offer you exactly what you deserve, okay? Reciprocity. All right. Well, this person can sow into you in the way that you had been sowing into them all along. This person is going to come in and communicate that to you. They're going to tell you how they are no longer this narcissist. They're going to tell you how they're no longer going to be one-sided in relationships, how they're going to, give to you and be everything that you ever needed them to be. Okay. This person's coming in to tell you all of this stuff, Cancer. All of this stuff. And I just hear Spirit saying you have a decision in front of you. You have a decision in front of you. And what decision will you make here, Cancer? What decision will you make here? Okay. Will you make, something about the Emperor? The Emperor is the energy of all four of the kings. Okay. So the Emperor has qualities of the Queen of Cups, which means, the King of Cups, where the King of Cups is emotionally intelligent, okay? They're in tune with their emotion. They have balance between that masculine and feminine energy within themselves, okay? They're able to be expressive emotionally, okay? They have the energy of the King of Swords, where they are a logical thinker, where they're able to effectively communicate. They have that energy of the King of Wands, where they are passionate and they are fiery and they are devoted and committed to, to achieving everything that they want to achieve. They're driven, and then they also have that energy of the King of Pentacles, where they are financially abundant. They have everything. They have all these qualities, within themselves. And so I hear Spirit saying, are you going to make a decision based off of your emotions? Are you going to come in this Emperor energy where you're a logical thinker, where you're going to communicate, where you're going to express your emotions, where you're going to be true to your passions, where you're going to be grounded and show yourself to be the financially secure person that you need? Like, are you going to show up in every single way possible, or are you just going to show up in your emotions? I think the decision is yours here when this person comes back. Remember what you prayed for, okay? Remember what you prayed for. Because a lot of you, I feel like that's the challenge here. Like, are you going to show up in this Queen of Swords energy? Well, the Queen of Swords is like straight to the point. She cutthroat. You see how she got her sword up. Are you going to show up in this energy where you set strong boundaries with this person, where you're like, no bullshit, I'm not playing with you, like it is what it is, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say? Or are you going to be in this loving, nurturing energy of the Queen of Pentacles? You see how the Queen of Pentacles, she's sitting on her throne, she has her head bowed a little bit, she's still showing her beauty and she's still showing her abundance, but she's soft about it. She's grounded in her energy. She's not tense, Look at how tense the Queen of Swords is and versus how laid back the Queen of Pentacles is, What energy are you going to choose to show up in when this person comes in and communicates towards you? I think is the question. All right. I feel as though Spirit is encouraging you to show up in all the energies of all the kings and all the queens, have that balance within yourself of masculine and feminine energy, have that balance of emotions, have that balance of groundedness, have that balance of logical thinking and communication, have that balance of which one did I say? Emotion, whatever it may be. I feel like Spirit is saying, I need you to go into this grounded, because if you go into it grounded, it may lead to a new beginning. I just was about to say that, and look what pops out. The Ace of Wands. A new beginning. Interesting though, because the Tower is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, look, all major arcanas at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. All right, so we said it may lead to a new beginning. All right, so what does this new beginning entail? We have the Tower, we have the Hierophant, we have the Lovers, and we have the Sun. Okay, this is a beautiful story to me. This is a beautiful picture to me. Look at these major arcanas right behind each other. Your person has went through a tower moment. Okay, everything came crashing and burning in their life. All right. They learn some valuable lessons, all right? Spiritual lessons, okay? I feel like their spirit guides, their ancestors was like, you can't be out here living our name up like this. You got to do better, okay? I feel like the spirit guides came in and taught your person a valuable lesson about love, about what it really means to be in love, what it really means to have a person, what it really means to be connected and have a community, okay? Of people around you who love you, okay? People who find value in who you are and not just the things you have to offer. All right. So your person went through this moment of growth. They went through this moment of everything burning down so they can build themselves back up. Okay. In that, they've learned so much about love. They learned so much about the relationship that they had with you. Okay. And now they're coming back because they see you as the joy. They see you as their sun, as their happiness. Okay. This person may have experienced a lot of darkness in their life, and you are the light. Okay. You remind this person of light. You remind this person of joy. I feel like whenever this person thinks about you, they get happy feelings and happy energy because that's what you were to them. Okay. And they miss that. And they're coming back to claim that for themselves. Okay. They're coming back to step in that energy. Again, because they miss you and they miss what they had, okay? And this person has grown. They have truly learned the lessons with the Hierophant energy here. This person is no longer this self-observed narcissist. They are no longer willing to be in one-sided relationships. They want to give to you just as much as you want to give to them. They have made the choice to ascend, all right? They have learned. They're entering a new phase in their life and they're coming in to communicate to you. And it's up to you what you want to do with it. Will you forgive this person or will you not? Let's get some advice from Spirit. Oh, look at the love, y'all. Look at what's popping out. This person loves you. All right. And they are rushing in. Look at this. Look at this. For some of you, you could have fire placements. Look at it. It's double energy. Look at both of those knights rushing in. This one's rushing in towards love, this Queen of Cups. This one is rushing in towards this Queen of Wands, okay? It's wands and wands, you know, rushing in towards each other. Okay, I feel like your person, they're passionately in love with you, okay? And they are rushing in towards love. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here, all right? That's definitely the energy that I'm getting here. This person wants love and they want you, all right? They want love and they want you, okay? You are their Empress. You are their Empress. So we've had the Emperor and the Empress in both Cancer readings. I feel like a lot of you are definitely dealing with your twin flame. A lot of you are definitely dealing with your twin flame. And there was a reading I did previously about twin flames of how the runner is about to become the chaser. And I feel like this is that energy. You guys are stepping into this energy very strongly currently, where the runner is becoming the chaser. All right. This person wants to come in and make things right with you. Your twin flame wants to come in and make things right with you. Take it how it resonates. Okay. All right, so let me give you an advice message. We're going to do romance angels. We're going to see what Spirit has to say for the Cancers, okay? Because for some of you, you're not going to want to hear what this person has to say. For others of you, you will be open to love. There may be some forgiveness that you need to work on. I don't know. We're going to see what advice Spirit has. I might do a love message too. Let's see. Let's do romance angels first. Let's see here for Cancers who are in a relationship. For Cancers, I'm trying to decide if I want to flip these over. I don't know if I want to. Let's see. Let's try. All right, here we go. If Spirit wanted us to see those cards, he'll bring them back out. All right, one fell on the floor. I'm going to reach down and get it. Let me get one more. There we go. We have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Let me get the one off the floor. It says engagement. Engagement. Why? This was the exact same energy. Not the exact same, but a very similar energy in a Cancer singles reading. So Go check that one out as well. All right, let's see. So for some of you, I feel like this could definitely lead towards an engagement. Maybe this person is just going to randomly pop up and say, hey, let's get married. I don't know. Let's see. We also have love yourself first popping out. And we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, so your relationship being influenced by your spiritual path, I feel like this connection is bigger than you, okay? Like this connection was part of your spiritual path. It's a part of your ascension for both of you, okay? There was reasons that you guys had to come together to learn, to grow, to point out things about each other that needed to heal. Okay, like all of these things was for a purpose. Okay, that's greater than yourself. All right, so keep that in mind. Like this is part of your spiritual path. Okay, this relationship led you to your spiritual upbringing. Okay, it led you to your spiritual awakening. All right, so keep that in mind, that this served a purpose. Okay, it taught you how to love yourself first. Okay, and so now that you know how to love yourself first, you can go into a relationship with that energy of still loving yourself first and loving somebody else. Okay, for some of you, you had to learn that first before you could have an effective relationship. All right, the passion and the chemistry is clearly there. Okay, between you and this person. And look, it was worth waiting for. It was worth waiting for. It was definitely worth waiting for. So, hey, Cancers. I don't know. There's some good energy to me. Some good energy to me. Look, it's some good energy to me. Look at this. Marriage. It's some good energy to me. That's if you want it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. All right, give me one more love message. Yeah, self-care. I feel like that's what this was about. That's what this was about, okay? Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Spirit is teaching you how to love yourself, all right? Spirit brought this person into your life. For a lot of you, you may have been codependent when you met this person, and so you were always up under them. You were always putting their needs before you, and then you guys broke up, and you had to go in and you had to love yourself back to normal. Okay, you had to love yourself back for all the love that you were giving to them and you weren't giving yourself. Okay, and so now you have gotten into the routine of self-love, and so now Spirit is saying, I can bring you back into union with this person because now you know how to love yourself. Look at this, here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. Bottom of the deck, true love. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. All right. After that was the release card, and it immediately made me think of, you got to release the pain that you experienced with this person in the past so that you guys can have a future. All right, if that's what you truly want, because remember, some of you prayed for this. You prayed for this, but in order for you to walk in the thing that you prayed for, it requires a level of forgiveness. All right, this is your true love. This person is already in your life. They taught you valuable lessons that's going to help the relationship as you guys move forward, as you guys give it another try. And so, hey, it's up to you what you want to do with that information. I am just the messenger. I am just the messenger. All right, Cancers. So I hope you enjoyed this message. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading where we can dive into this energy or any other energy in more detail, please reach out. The information is in the description box. All of my readings are on sale right now. And that's all I have for you. Until next time, bye, Cancers.